was getting ready to take a picture or a video so we can see how cute and sparkly the sticker is and really what the earrings look like. And look at those tricksters. Hope you were prepared for another ear pun. Prepared. Oh, I see it. Another ear pun. So in the stocking there's more puns. Hi everybody, Bonnie here. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Thank you so much everyone that watched yesterday's Vlogmas video. I know there are a lot of YouTubers doing Vlogmas and I just love it. I haven't even gone through everybody yet that I'm trying to watch. So I'm excited tonight when it's my crochet time, when it's, I like to say crochet o'clock, you know, after dinner and pajamas come on, and then it's YouTube and coffee for the rest of the night. So anyway, this year I am opening little advent calendars that I crocheted. My girls had put pairs of earrings that were mine, but I just never wore them, Christmas earrings, in there in the little pockets, along with a little ball of scrap yarn, and those are in this stocking right here. Right here. It's full. It's got 23 little pockets in it. Yesterday I pulled out a snowflake, so today I don't want a snowflake. Well, that's a snowflake. I'm not looking. Let's see. Is this a snowflake? That's a snowflake, isn't it? Wait. That's a snowflake. I should have the girls actually like go through and make them not. Okay, this is not a snowflake. It's a snowman. Awesome. And set this down right here. So we have a little I almost said snowflake. No, a little snowman that I have shown you guys earlier in the year if you've been around a while, and I just made a separate bottom part to make the actual pocket. I used retro stripes yarn and I think a 3.75 hook. So let's see what we've got in here today. I'm gonna pull out the earrings first because those are sticking out and the back of the earring is caught on the yarn. I didn't think about that, you guys. But anyway, what's the sticker? We have a snowman sticker. Well, that matches. That matches the pocket. I wonder if they did that on purpose. So yeah, a little cute snowman sticker. And what are the earrings? Ooh, red. Oh, those are little cups of hot cocoa. That's cool. And that'll match pretty good today. So I need to get these earrings on. So then I'll be ready to go to the library. Briella is meeting some friends there, and I think I might bring along my Zoomy Groomy Favorites book so that I can work on that other toucan. In case you're new or you're wondering, I'm going through the book Zoomy Groomy Favorites. I think it's 40 animal patterns in there, and I'm making 2 of each because I'm crazy. One of them is like what it looks like in real life, and the other is kind of crazy colors. I haven't decided on the crazy colors yet, you guys. I'm thinking burgundy for the body of the toucan because the other toucan the body is black and it looks like a typical real life toucan, but I don't know. Sometimes my color choices don't always work out, which I will talk to you guys about when I share my little mischievous creature that I crocheted. Anyway, back to our snowman, and then that ball kind of looks like it's kind of pregnant now. It kind of fills out the bottom pretty good. What color do we have? Oh, I almost dropped it, but I didn't. It landed in my lap. Green. Okay, green. That's really green. This is a vintagey yarn. I can tell by the feel of it. It might be, I don't know if it's old Red Heart, but it's about the size of a meatball. I didn't have the girls weigh them or anything. I'm not really into like knowing all the mathy math of everything, but this green ball is now going to be attached to this. This was yesterday's color. I am making a granny rectangle, which is gonna go right here, where you see, I'm trying to do it without looking. Oh, wrong way. There we go, like right here. This is the opening, but then on the side, it's just crate. It's just like wooden plain, and I want some color there. So I'm gonna crochet this, and then that will lay over. Hopefully it'll work. I followed a tutorial on YouTube by Blossom Crochet just to get going on the granny rectangle. I've made them before, but I couldn't remember. It's pretty simple. I'll link that video down below. I'm using a smaller hook. I think I'm using a 3.5 hook. I'm just looking at my notes. Let's see. Even my notepad is Christmassy, you guys. Let me show you. Well, that side is. not the back, I guess. It's just plain pink. Yeah, 3.5 hook. And I really had fun last night when I was making this. I was kind of sad that it went by so quick. My stitch marker in there is one that I got from the lovely Ella at No Catchy Name. And green will be next. I want it to be really colorful. The girls took my bin of scrap yarns, which is right here, and they dumped it out on the table, and then they just picked yarn. Look at that mess. I need to rewind some of those balls. So, I'm sorry about the glare. So yeah, the scrap balls are all coming from this wonderful thing. I thought maybe it would empty it out a little bit, but at least I can get the lid on. You know, it's the little things. So there's my Advent little pocket for day 2. And I am also doing the 12 Days of Crochet by Complicated Knots here on YouTube. I did day 2 this morning, so if you want to be surprised and you don't want to know what the little mystery mischievous animal is, hit pause and hop on over to her channel. But if you want to see right now, this one was, I don't know, you guys, it's little. It's like, it's tiny. If it's in one hand, well, can you see the little tail sticking out there? Anyway, so today's second day of crochet is a little raccoon. Look how like tiny that is. It's so small, so cute. Now this one I made with a 3.5 hook, and I thought it would turn out a little bit bigger. 3.5 is the size of hook that she uses in her tutorial, because yesterday when I was making that little squirrel, I did use a smaller hook, and I didn't want to have the fiddliness today. So it worked well. This is made of vintage yarns that are a little bit thinner. They're tiny. They're like a 3.5, if I could say that for the yarn. It's not a number 4, but it's a little bit thicker than a number 3 yarn. So I thought, well, I'll use a 3.5 hook. If you can see the stuffing through the stitches, well, but you can't. It worked out really good. The eyes are 8mm safety eyes, and I did clip the backs of them off after I had like clamped the back on. But those little pointy posts, I did clip those off with the wire cutters. So yeah, it's a cute little raccoon. For some reason, the head was just giving me problems. I don't know. I couldn't count this morning. Maybe it's a straightforward pattern, but my legs are crooked. Like it's like it's saying, "Hey, how you doing?" It's kind of dancing, maybe. I don't know, but this is a cute little pattern. I don't know if I'll ever make it again. When I was making this, I was thinking, I'm like, what would this look like in blanket yarn or chenille yarn? And I almost, you guys, I was really close to getting my little skinny chenille yarn and trying that. I mean, it probably would have ended up the same size, but I didn't want to not be able to see my stitches, because one thing with Complicated Knots patterns, they they pack a lot of stitches into one stitch, like 5 single crochets into 1 single crochet. So I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna take the easier road this morning and just use acrylic yarn. But this is my second attempt at my little raccoon. The first attempt, I was thinking I want to make it colorful because I just wasn't feeling the gray or the dark gray and the black like a raccoon usually has. And so I thought it would be a great idea to use like a lime green yarn and hot pink. And then I was like, well, maybe. And then I was thinking, well, what if I use red, white, and green for, you know, Christmas colors? And if I made the body green and then the legs red, but then like, well, that will look like kind of violent. I don't want to go like the blood way. So I was like, well, maybe hot pink and lime green would work good. Not really. I took this out of the garbage. Actually, I threw it away. But this is what I had started with. Now my safety eyes are not clamped in there. I'm going to take those out, those kawaii eyes. But it was going to have a lime green body with hot pink ears and hot pink tail, but it was not looking right, and I was just getting frustrated, and I'm like, no, that's not right. So that's when I decided to just go with kind of a traditional gray, but I did have to have that maroon color in there. I had to have a pop of color, you guys. So yeah, I'll take the safety eyes out of this thing, and it's going back in the garbage, the little head. I don't need it. I'm trying to declutter, you know, trying to clean things out and make room. So that is, oh, something just fell. So that's what I have to show you guys crochet wise today. Oh no, wait, I have one more thing. I have one more thing that is kind of, it's not quite a fail, but what is going on? The stocking just fell over. I thought it was maybe the cats or something underneath this dresser that's next to me, but no, the stocking fell, so I'll clean that up. Anyway, I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the other thing I need to show you, which I'm kind of like embarrassed about, you guys. So I had mentioned I'm trying to like clean stuff out. I have been moving this bag from place to place, and the other day I'm just like, enough. I'm finishing this thing. Does anybody remember what this is? So yeah, I'm using one of my favorite yarns, which is the Karen Big Cakes, and this is Peach Partay, and they don't make this color anymore. I have one cake in here, and then I've got some like half that's attached to this half, and then I have another half over by my desk. But I'm like, okay, I'm finishing this hexi-cardi because everybody else does. Everybody else has one, you know, like the FOMO thing. I want to wear a hexi-cardi, and it's the perfect time of year now. I started this at the beginning of the year. I remember I was in the car. I did a crochet and chat, and while the kids were ice skating, I started my hexi-cardigan. So I mean, the crocheting the hexagon part of it is pretty easy, you know, but then putting it together, I tried a couple things and it wasn't working. So then I went to Passionate Kelsey's video, because I hear a lot of YouTubers have used that that tutorial, and I really do like how she has you get the sleeves together. And so I put my sleeves together, and then I'm thinking I probably should try this on. I was thinking lengthwise, you know, because I want it to be long enough to keep me warm. I don't want like a crop top or anything like that, because it was 8 degrees this morning. So I tried it on. It's so big, I can't even get it in here. Look at this. This, like, you can just see down my sleeve. It's way too big, like way too big. I'm using a 5.5 hook, so it's a little drapey, but it does have structure. But you guys, because I sewed this together, or whatever you want to call it, together with, I think it's slip stitches, with the tutorial, and then I was following her tutorial to, you know, close it up, and it was not closing up. I'm like, that is huge. So I tried it on, and then I was just like, it'll be fine, everything's fine. And I kept going, and then I'm like, wait, if I keep cinching this, I'm not gonna have, my hands aren't gonna stick out of this. And then I was still thinking, oh, it'll be fine. It'll be a wearable blanket, because I really didn't want to put it down. I just wanted to finish it and just be done. But you guys, look at this. It's just huge. Like, here's my arm. There's my arm. I thought too, I'm like, when I was still in denial, I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. I'll be able to crochet. So I slipped this on. It doesn't even look like I'm wearing a sleeve. It looks like I just have a blanket on me. But I put this on, and then I pretended to crochet, and I got such a draft coming through here, through this huge arm, like kimono size arm. And the purpose of this is to keep me warm while I'm crocheting and, you know, wearing it around. So I'm like, this is not gonna work. And it was so bulky too when I was like trying to crochet, and the sleeve is in the way because it's like triple what it should be. You guys, I don't even know. So the other half I have already started ripping out. Yeah, I don't like to measure, but I'm gonna have to just like bite the bullet and start measuring stuff, especially if I'm trying to make garments. So yeah, I'll have plenty of yarn, because I was afraid that I wasn't gonna run out of yarn, and I didn't want to just also finish this off and just like whatever, it's a huge blanket, because of the yarn. I can't buy this anymore, and I don't want to waste the yarn. I want it to be in something that I love. So I've been frogging some granny squares, a lot of or granny stitches. Yeah. I'll keep you posted. The bag is sitting on my floor by my desk, and I keep tripping over it. But yeah, I gotta start frogging this one now that I've showed you. And I don't know. You know what? I might have enough yarn to make two, even. I'm not, you win some, you lose some. I don't know. But I'm thankful that it's crochet, and I can just tear it out and start over again. That's what I love about this craft. It's not like a painting, or, you know, it's really easy to fix your mistakes. So, and I made quite a huge mistake. Anyway, yeah, we're going to the library in just a few minutes, so I need to end this here and gather up my Zumi book and stuff to take there. Hopefully I'll get those toucans finished, and then we'll get to do the spinning wheel thing and pick another animal. I can't wait for that. Oh, I have a band-aid on my finger. I don't know if you guys noticed it. I always get curious when I see people with band-aids on their hands or whatever. Like, what happened? What happened? I was cleaning the microwave, and it sits on this white table, and I took the rag and I ran the rag on the table but underneath the microwave, and there was something there that just got me. Like, I'm just like, oh. At least it wasn't like my crocheting fingers, right? I can crochet like this with my pinky in the air. But yeah, just cut myself on a microwave. I don't know. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow for Vlogmas. Didn't I say Vlogmas when I did Vlogust, and then there's Vlogtober? It's so confusing, you guys. It's almost 3 o'clock. I need another coffee. So I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas, or Vlogmas, or Vlogmas. I'm overthinking. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow for Vlogmas, day 3. I'm not sure what I'm going to show you tomorrow. I'm working on that snowman cal by Craftily Ever After, and Robin, I think. Anyway, I'm working on that. I've got almost all of those little snow creatures done. So I'll see you tomorrow with another little mischievous animal, and I can't wait to see what earrings I'll be wearing tomorrow too. So bye everybody. It kind of looks like I'm wearing Strawberry Shortcake's hat. I'm so weird. Let's just get a thumbnail. Yeah, with my band-aid finger. I'm cracking myself up trying to get a thumbnail.